We are live. Welcome to episode 37 of Refreshing Non-Epstein, the third episode in 2 days. If you are watching this on YouTube, please press subscribe, like, ring the bell. We got to do all that gay shit now. All right, not gay. You know what I'm saying. If you're listening to it on Spotify or whatnot, the audio will be up later. Press subscribe, like it, do all the things that are positive. Press all the buttons.
All the good
all right?
shit.
Now we have got a viewer. I think it might be Matt, but Matt, just go to bed, dude.
Matt,
you don't have to
good.
say anything. We're doing
Matt,
a post show.
Ruined your fucking.
We are clinically insane. All right.
We stayed in the green room, Matt, after you fucking shut us out, and Carl said some bad things.
Yeah, we need to DM this to you tomorrow. We spent about a minute using your branding to say some real bad things, which we might DM you to if Twitter will allow us to. But we had a bit of fun.
We had fun. Thanks, Matt, for having us on. Me again, Carl again. Both of us.
So to recap for Refreshingly Non-Epstein listeners, we just did Mind Dog TV live from New York with Matt Napo. Check out Mind Dog TV. He's a good guy. Check out the podcast every day. Not most days a week, and then he does Coffee with the Dog a few days a week. So check all that out. And that was pretty good to be on there. Pretty good opportunity. I think we're going to smash the viewing ratings. Here's what we're going to aim for. Us both together. We got to kill 1,500. Let's give it 1,500 views, right?
I was going to say I was going to say about yeah, I was open for a bit. Yeah, 1,500 is
that'll be at the top end, I think, because if we both did 1,100 individually, I think there's a few that
we can just push it by a few hundred more. Yeah, that's fine. I like that.
Do you know what though? We're going to do better than 5. So
yeah, we're going to do better than 5. Yeah, and I even think we might get the feminists on board.
If she wants to watch it, we'll get 1,301. And by the way, if you are watching, I'm not having to go at you as an individual. I don't think you at all. It might be a terrible thing you're talking about, so come on our podcast as well. There's no I'm only joking about that stuff, although we were significantly more popular. So
yeah, we were. But what if she was all great in what she was saying, but she had like a really, really bad stutter or something, so no one could understand it?
Matt just didn't post a link properly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could have had the link wrong.
All of his stuff is like 600, 700, 1,000, 600, 500, 400, 5. That just looks out of place.
But if you're busy with an infomaniac wife, you ain't got time to be posting correct links because you're too busy, fighting your wife off.
Or for whatever reason it got pulled, like the link got pulled. I don't know. Who knows, right?
Like he got pulled. Who knows? Like you say, Carl, like you say, who cares?
Good show. We went into all sorts of rabbit holes that maybe we shouldn't have done, but it was funny. Good fun. And then we've now got open opportunities to go to New York and get paid comedy work, which is insane.
Yeah. I think it's great because it's like he says things like, oh yeah, Carl, Jamie, stand-up comics, like, oh, I'm like barely an open micer, which is okay, fantastic, but I have a day job. If you want to get me to fucking New York to fucking do open mic and get paid for it as well, great.
If you want to, if you're a comic if you do comedy, as far as I'm concerned, and then it's just a struggle to try and get to a point where you can be competent and consistent and get paid. And I think by the time
it's like someone who's in a covers band. They are musicians, I suppose.
By the time we got ourselves together in 18 months, we will be good enough. So the one thing I was going to say about because Matt was saying about Shane Gillis and stuff is they should have waited and solved the thing. It's like, well, no, not tonight, but other times he was saying this. It's like, no, what the difference between musicians and comedians is musicians sit in a bedroom and learn guitar, and after 2 years, if you've got some cover songs, you can go out and get paid 400 or 500 quid a night.
Yeah,
comedians can't. You've got to pay your own money. You're practicing in front of people, and you've got to wait 3, 4, 5, 6 years in an average to get paid. And it's a different game. It's like it's insane. But we should. There is a bit of a. And by the way, if you're a new comic and you get a Netflix special, guess what? You're not getting any fucking money. You might get a couple of grand and they'll pay for the special. That's it. You're not making money like making an album.
You're not making fucking millions. Yeah,
they're giving money to Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Jerry Seinfeld at the top level, and then like Rogan, Segura, Kreischer. Fair enough. They're going to bring Jeselnik, and they're bringing the eyes, right? So. But if you're a new comic and you get like on Comedians of the World, they'll pay for the set and the special. They'll put 20 of you for the same thing on a day, and they'll give you a couple of grand. And you ain't making any royalties on it. It's just that.
Yeah.
But if you make a YouTube special and you get 1.5 million views like Norman or Gillis, you might make $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
It's not millions, but you're pulling $1,000 a month, and all those people that are watching that are genuine comedy fans that want to see it, and they're going to buy tickets when you tour. So that's where it comes in.
It's the paradox. You've got to spend money to make money, and that's what they've done.
Other comedians notice that they put you on their podcast in front of 100,000 people. Now you've got a new bunch of fans. So that's where it comes from. Not like just being put on the telly. You get put on Netflix now. It was to go 3-4 years ago, but now there's 1,000 comedy specials, and most of them are fucking awful.
Yep, Netflix is fucking saturated. I remember when Netflix started to specialize in stand-up comedy. There was a handful of good ones, and then it was a few that weren't too good. But they
do you know when they started? When Netflix was a DVD postal service.
Yeah.
And guess who got on those? Tom Segura's first special, right?
Yeah.
On the DVD, and that's what blew him up. And then he got 2 other digital. So those guys did well on there. There was a boom, and then in the last 5 years, now you go on Netflix. There's 600 comedy specials. Most of them are fucking awful. Some of them are good, but who's going to search through them all?
Yeah,
a regular fan. It's like
no one is. Yeah, because we discussed this before. It's not only have you got the specials, you've got like these the Netflix programs like fucking Comedian of the Battle Comedians or whatever the fuck it's called, and you've got like 10 comics on, or you got like 4 or 5 comics on per episode for one season. And you might have a handful of good comics on, and you've got to filter through the season, the episode to get, and you've got to fast forward 3 comics to get to the one you want to watch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's about
it's fucking hard work to find that one, because you might click an episode of, I don't know, fucking Comedic Genius of 2020 or whatever, and you got 10 fucking comics, and you got 5 episodes to watch, and you got to filter through and fast. It's fucking a pain in the ass.
It is. It's mad, but it's still maybe it'll cycle back, and in 5-10 years, Netflix will be the place to be again, because they'll stop putting comedy on because people aren't watching it. They're watching 10 minutes, and then maybe they'll go, "Oh, here's some specials again." The Degenerate show was great. They give Joey Diaz and Christina Pazetsky and people like that.
Degenerate was class, because you might have had like 5 comics on per season or whatever, but it was 1 episode per comic, so you know exactly where you stood.
Yeah, and the second series were good as well, because I think I had Bobby Kelly on the second series, and Bobby Kelly is one of the world's killers, but he just hasn't had the opportunities. Right.
I was watching season 2 of The Degenerates the other day. I decided to have a bath.
So that had like Brad Williams, Monica Saunders, Bobby Kelly,
that was
right?
The first season, yeah. Brad Williams, Joey
Diaz.
Yeah, Joey Diaz, but the second one, Jim Norton was on there.
Norton, that's right, and Norton's fucking
second season,
big time. But people kind of forget about Norton. Norton did a special about 2 years before that, I guess around 2017-18. That's really good. He's like, if you see him now, he's full of anxiety, and he's like, I haven't got the confidence to do a special. It's like
he kills.
Yeah, kills every time. And by the way, during COVID, he was putting Instagram videos of him bombing up at the Comedy Cellar. He goes, "Look at what happens when a joke bombs." And so that's how good he is.
You back in? We just died. You back? Can you hear me okay? Well done, mate. Excellent, that is. Really well done. Carly. Are we in?
We are. Sorry, did
cool.
we lose? Did we lose stuff?
Yeah, we went completely fucking off grid then.
Okay, something happened. No, I got a weird message on Facebook. I'm someone's flatmate. I heard you're funny, and I accepted. Went, yeah, I am. Who are you?
I am. No, we literally the screen went dead. It went completely fucking. We both circled out. The screen went blank.
Maybe. So I brought a new cable to the wall. I might have rolled my chair over the Ethernet cable. Maybe it was that. I didn't notice.
Quite. Yeah, it went completely fucking
But
flat.
I think the connection looks good tonight. We look good. We sound good.
No, it is.
So there we go.
Looking good. Apart from that one little glitch then, the both screens went blank, and that was it.
There we go. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll figure it out for next year. Towards the second and next year for sure. There'll be in-person stuff, and it will look really fucking good.
Yeah, and do you know what? By next year as well, I'll do one in person with you, and you come down here as well. Do an in-person one in the valleys.
We'll figure it out. I want to get a space where I've got a setup, and then I get an ability to do a mobile, like get a camera and mics.
Yeah,
even a couple of light and make it look good and sound good, because a lot of it is looking good, like the lighting and If you look at the best podcasts, it all looks perfect. A lot of that is because of lighting and good cameras, right? So I'm looking into all that right now. It's a pain in the ass, but if you want to do well, I think that's the way to go.
Come down. I got a half decent couch you can crash on. Fucking sweet,
dude. If there's a crash spot available, it's not COVID anymore. Let's do it.
Motherfucker.
Let's get in. I'll pay for a fucking takeaway for everyone. We'll get booze in, bottle of whiskey, and we're doing in person. I did tell you about the one I did with Jordan Hayes, right? I got to find the audio. I want to find the audio and play it on here, because
I need to listen. I need to hear it. Yeah.
So what we did, we started out talking shit, right? And we were drinking at like 9-10 p.m. We stopped the podcast and then we drank, right? Nice. And then about 4 hours later, we picked up the podcast again. Oh my God, the difference in speech. And then at the end, she's like, I gotta go. I gotta puke. And that's literally the end of the podcast. And she's like, don't put it in. It's like, I won't. And I don't think I ever told her, but I put it in.
You put it in. I hope so. It's what she would have wanted, really.
Before she died, it's what she would have wanted. At some point, I'll just send her the clip, and I'll be like, by the way, it went in. By the way, we made the podcast popular now. 1 million people have heard it.
Yeah, even across the pond, they've all heard it as well. Where was we? Oh yeah, Jim Norton.
Yeah,
fucking kills me. I was listening to him on the Degenerates in the bath, and then I listened to him then do a fucking bit on Amazon Music, an old one from like 2002, 2003. Mate, it was fucking brutal. Savage.
Norton is absolutely fucking bad. So those O&A, those Opie and Anthony stuff from like 2013, savage radio as well. It's not just his stand-up.
Fucking savage.
Crazy man.
But now he's like, it's fucking crazy.
He's an elder statesman of comedy now. But he's put on a lot of weight during COVID. He looks a bit depressed, but he's still out there doing it. And I think that's what's good. There's a good podcast called You Know What, Dude, which is Bobby Kelly.
Right.
And there's a few of them. They get Norton on. They get Luis Gomez on sometimes. They get Ari Shafir on. Those ones are the worst. Click through some of them and listen to them. The insanity.
Yeah.
The insanity that goes on in New York comedy sometimes. It's fucking insane. But,
it's fucking bad.
Funny. That's what the UK is missing, a scene like that, like a fucking just funny, just people trying to be funny and not giving up.
Fucking bollocks, and that's what we fucking do, and it's fun.
That's what we're trying. And I have spoken to other comedians. I've spoken to other comedians around, and they do see like, we kind of need it over here, but maybe this will be it. Maybe we can be it, but it's just like it will take time. It might take 2 or 3 years or 4 years. But just keep going, keep talking shit, and try and eventually get an audience. And let's face it, using like Matt's platform to get an audience isn't a bad idea, because he's got a lot of people listening to that.
Yes, but the thing is with Matt as well, I think he's a genuine, honest person. As in, if he didn't like you, you wouldn't be on the podcast twice.
Yeah, and he wouldn't go back and forth for us. He wouldn't let us get away with our shit.
No. A couple of times he's gone like, you come back on the fucking podcast? Like, oh, go on. I don't like that. Be like, oh, can I come back on? It's just like
part of it. We're entertaining. We're different, and secondly, we're fucking on time. Like tonight, I was still sat on the toilet at 6, and I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
Whereas he gets guests that don't show.
Yeah.
And I'd never do that.
It's only once I was late for his podcast is because he put the link on Twitter and I was waiting on Facebook. I was like, oh, fuck, sorry.
Yeah. Unless I agreed to do it when I was hammered and didn't set a reminder. But we kind of added this together and I put it in my calendar to remind me, oh, we're doing this. And then it's going on Twitter. Yeah. So I'm seeing it. I'm like, yes, it's all about Tuesday.
Yes.
So, have respect for people's time. I don't want to say too much, but that's part of the problem with my original podcast is that I have a real problem scheduling with the other person. And I'm not blaming him, but it's just we have a real problem every week. Maybe, don't know, not sure, maybe. And this can go on for weeks. And it's like, dude, why are you having trouble finding an hour?
Yeah.
Remember, and it's like no one else. I deal with dozens of comedians with shows, and then this and the UFO thing. Even it's like all around the world, and no one else has that problem. But then I shouldn't bring that up. He won't watch this anyway. But it's just a constant thing, and it's so stressful. I'm like been in it for now, and we'll see what happens in the new year.
Yeah.
I really like that because that's the first thing that I did, and it is funny. We do bullshit. We've got some great episodes where we invent a sex cult.
Yes.
The Universal Hive, Gentle Arrogance.
Cool. Nice.
I might send it to you. It's good, but we pick which celebrities will help us. We've got Holly Willoughby, Philip Schofield. They're helping us get people in for their tits, niceness, and all that. But yeah, this thing. I've neglected a bit. The UFO thing I've neglected a bit, but now I'm fucking, let's go. Let's do it. It's going to be weekly, whatever. If I can't get a guest, guess what? I'm doing this on my own, and I'll do like a 10-minute thing.
Do your fucking, coffee with a dog kind of thing, Coffee with a dog.
If I can get, at first I'll do a 10, 15 minute on my own. But if I can get people actually engaging, like even if we nick some of these. This is a bot. That's a fucking bot, dude. Hey.
Yes.
Meryl, don't bot me because I'll find you, dude. Unless that's Russian for you're brilliant.
Can you say kill your bot family? Are you able to say that?
If you post anything like that on my wall again, I'll find you. And I've got a very specific set of skills.
Yeah.
Pig.
He will fucking rape your bot family, pig.
Can I just say, if you're disabled, that's all you can type, or you're foreign, and that means you're lovely. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Right. See you later. Bye. You've got to be careful. You don't know, do you? She could be
what was stand-up's what was stand-up's thing? A low watt gurgler in a high back chair. Yeah.
Well, that's the classic.
Oh, Terry Schiavo. That's what it was. Yeah.
Wow.
Class. Hilarious. But yeah, I am. I really inspired now just to go. Fuck it, get your podcast going. You can't, Jamie Dykes.
That was good.
Pigs only. Pigs only podcast.
That was good to say. Hey, I was thinking about a podcast at 6, but I ain't had it on.
Yeah. Class. He's great. But we should do it. We should get on there like a couple of throughout next year. We should do a handful of times next year. Jump on individually, which we will do anyway, and just we
should do individually, but then like periodically together. Yeah. But then we'll get a name for it, like I don't know, like the fucking
Pigs
Are Us or something. Pigs Are Us is a great name. Like get a little like, it's time for Pigs Are Us, is it?
Yeah.
Let's get on there, and it's good for us both. It's good for us both to get on there, like separately as well, to do our own thing. But
of course it is, 100%, yeah.
But Pigs Are Us is great. And by the way, if Craig or Chad from Mind Dog is listening or watching to this, you're welcome to come on this podcast, dude. Both of you don't know you. We're new from the chat, or Kelly. There's a bunch of you from the Mind Dog chat. You are welcome. Maybe we'll say that on Twitter later. Just come on, get on. Who cares? Let's talk shit. It's open. It's mainly originally for comics and stuff. I don't care. If you're interested, you want to laugh, come on. And also, you should probably get Matt Nappo on as well as a guest.
Fuck yes, get him on.
Get him on. And I'll get his wife as a guest later.
Climb down from the bunk bed.
Hey, Matt, do you know any nymphomaniacs? Yeah, my wife.
Yeah, my motherfucker.
Right,
yeah. Hilarious. Fucking class. He's brilliant. He's just so fucking casual, and he just said to I roofie the guy, whatever.
Dude, listen, if I'm in my 60s and I'm that chill about everything, I will love it. That's the goal, right?
Fuck. He is
remember when you were a kid and your granddad's in your 60s? They're not doing a international podcast. I know the technology didn't exist, but it's just like this dude just sat there like chatting. It's great.
It's fucking bro. And he plays great guitar, and he got a really good band on the go as well.
Yeah, I watched a few of those tunes with live songs. Do you know what? When we go out there, I would like to go and watch one of his gigs.
Yeah, he's
And,
great. Shit, man, he's fucking
Tell you
great.
what, have a couple of whiskeys and take some of his groupies off him that he can't. I'm
Yeah.
married. And go, we're younger. Come over here.
Yeah, I'll take some of your fucking bearded nymphos.
You stupid bitch. And then that I'm just saying words now. I don't mean it. If anyone's going to complain, so I'm thinking about it. There's no complaints because the people who are going to complain will never watch this. I'm only joking. I'm being stupid.
Joe King. The Joe King podcast. That's a name for him. There you go.
Yeah. Joe King. Like wanking on my hunt.
Yeah. Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. But that was a really good fucking pod. I like that.
It was good. It was good fun. What else? What else has happened? I've got like three-quarters of a bottle of wine, a glass of wine. Even when we're on the pod, I was like, shall I go out and get more booze? But do you know what? I think, no, it's not a good idea because I said I got to cook as well. I got to cook for me.
I got a glass which is nearly empty right now. I got to go and cook some food as well for the wife horse. But yeah.
Unbelievable. Oh, yeah, because you made the deal with the devil.
I did make a deal with the devil. Yeah, I got to cook food. But then guaranteed, she ain't going to come home and put fucking oven clean in that oven. No fucking way.
Oh yeah, again, if she doesn't do that, you should hit her. But also, you could one night just get an Uber Eats in, just order like a fucking thing, and just say, "Look what I prepared for you."
Yeah, like a Mrs. Doubtfire kind of shit. Like just
there it is. Now what's gonna get done for me at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, you fucking whore! You fucking whore!
Who?
I sucked on her pig titties.
He said that at fucking Sandy Shaw's funeral, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Dice. Legend.
He's great, isn't he? He's fucking great. Little Miss Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch a dog a bone. When she bent over, Rover took over.
I mean, it's so cringy, but it's so funny. It's still so funny because who he is, especially now he's got palsy, right?
Yeah, he's a bit droopy on one side, isn't he? A bit droopy.
Still got to give him some props.
Hey, yo. I love him. I think he's fucking great. Jack and Jill walk up a hill, each with $1.25. Jill come down with $2.50. That fucking whore.
I think we got some feedback here.
But fucking brilliant.
We got some feedback with Minddog tweeting Carl showing how long it is. In fact, let me bring this up on fucking. I'll figure this out. I'll figure out how to bring this up on screen in a minute rather than just chatting about it.
Is it on the Twittersphere? Yeah.
Yeah. So
let's have a look.
And dog. Ah, shit. Yeah, well, this is good audio, isn't it? Well, I'm just bringing up something on Twitter, all right? So don't worry about it. Here we go. There we go. Let me just share this quick. Watch on YouTube. Please press subscribe because we are entertaining. Make sure there's no porn up. Go. There we go. There we go. Carl showing how long it is, and then Ken Harris. There was an awful lot of penis talk in the beginning.
Yes. Promise the hot tub, baby. Don't act like...
This isn't good for audio listeners, but we're replying to tweets right now, so just hang in. And this isn't good podcasting at all, but we don't care. Sorry, guys, we're Non-Epstein talking about this. Okay. All right, that'll be enough. That'll be enough then. But yeah, nice. We're getting feedback. We're getting loveliness. Who's watching this now? Is it that bot, Merrill Wells, or is it Ken Harris, or Chad, or Craig, or Matt? It's going to be one of them. This is it.
Hey, Merrill.
I will come to your house and I'll do stuff.
I will fuck your kid bots.
Well, bots.
Yeah, not bots. Bots. BOTTS, not BOTTS.
It's gone to 0, so it might have been a bot there.
Yeah, might have been a bot. I threatened to fuck that bot's asshole. What would be a... Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Just looking at all these tags. So many tags there. But you know, I think we did well tonight. We did a good podcast last night. We did a good pre-show. This is the post-show. We did a good Mind Dog
Pre-show, post-show for the Mind Dog TV podcast. Watch and listen, kids. He's like Joe Rogan if you can't afford Spotify.
Don't let him hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ordered a Joe Rogan from Etsy.
Yeah. Joe Rogan. Heck no. Hawaii Love, by the way.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Everything's lovely.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. Don't know what else to say. But it's all been a lovely. Yeah, this is an awful podcast. If you listen to this right now, we're just going, it's lovely.
Fuck him. It's relaxing.
Fuck it. You two hear this in the 4 to 5 hour mark of the whole episode. Yeah. So there. Again, if you're watching, subscribe, like, share to your dirty friends, hit the bell, press all the positive keywords. And one day I might lie and just go, I'll give $1,000 away to a random person that subscribes if we get to I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's the ultimate goal. But I could lie and say, if you give us 100 or 200, I'll give one of those people money. It'll be a lie. I'll give none of them money and just make up someone's name and take a fake photo.
Yeah.
But I might just say that as a competition one day. Look, I'll give you 100 quid. Come and subscribe. It's not illegal. YouTube don't mind. You can pay for subscribers.
Fuck
And that's what we need. So we need 1,000 subscribers, right? And 4,000 hours of watch time in total over a year. That's their criteria for then you able to monetize your channel, right?
Oh, that's when you can monetize it. Okay.
Yeah, so then you can go that it's monetized by views, or you can open up super chats and get donations and stuff. But you know, it's a long way, but I'm determined to get there. So
you can do your Patreons and all your shit
like that.
Yeah,
once you get the audience, you can do that. But I think you build on YouTube.
Yes.
We will get there. I believe we'll start with Craig and Chad and Matt, Matt's wife. Fucked like a bull, Matt. While you're in a corner like a cuck on one of those shit porns. Right? Good guy. Give us some paid work, wouldn't you?
Just touching your limp dick.
Yeah. Oh my God, I've never been fucked like this before.
You want to fuck my pussy? You want to fuck my pussy?
And well, I can't do that. But they're all very nice, all lovely experience. And then eventually get to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll get there. We'll grow.
Yes.
Together, I guess. Oh my God.
Save the orphans. Yeah, it's going great.
So your gig, I know maybe not be able to say too much on here. You might be able to get a gig going in the new year. Is that correct?
Yes. It fell flat in his ass this side of Christmas, just because there was a few things going on over that place as well. It didn't drag as much interest.
We don't have to get into the details.
But yeah, new year, new fucking start, new everything. 100%. Just gonna get it done. Just fed up of being lazy. Just gonna get it done.
And then, you know, we don't have to go into too many details again, but they don't have to. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It's like if we get basic. You know, we're gonna get 8 to 10 comics, and if you get fucking 8 to 10 audience members, guess what? That's a success for a first comedy night. So we'll make it work. Everyone's buying booze. Everyone's up and on it.
Yeah,
and then build it from there. And then once comics and people say it's a good night, get better.
Fucking right. I agrees.
So it'll work out lovely and fine.
Nice. Shall I get another glass of wine, Madragon?
It's up to you. I've got about half left, but I am drinking it slow. If we can continue to think of stuff to say, we can crack on for a bit longer. And then...
Cool. Give me 2 minutes. I got to drink.
Oh, I got to fill the air for 2 minutes. Damn. Okay. What am I going to say? Well, again, thank you for listening to Professional Epstein. We are going to... I'm going to try and download a roast battle set here. Let me actually send this link to... If I send this link to Dave Flynn right now, then he'll realize what I'm doing. There he goes. Okay, you're gonna watch me try and download a video from Dave Flynn right now. So let's have a look at this. There we go. We transfer. This is where we send all the best porn. Download 1.8 gig. Yes, please. Got enough room. The download is started. Oh, actually, maybe it did download. Who knows? It's downloading. You know what? Maybe it downloaded. If that's 1.8 gig. Cool, it did. But I'm going to download it twice. Just so Dave has to watch this. I think it did download, Dave. In fact, let me double click this here. Sorry for making you watch this. If you're at home, touching yourself and yeah, got it, mate, got it. So yeah, but you can see me. Edit. First time. Oh, I lied to you. So sorry, dude. Anyway, that'll work. Jamie is having a fight. He's probably just hitting his wife at the moment. He regularly hits his kids to make them be quiet, and hits his dog to make that be quiet. We've established the dog's gay, but that's not why he hits it. Now having domestic with his wife. And now, if some blood splatters across that beautiful sunset and nice vinyl collection, that would be a killing happening live on air. And I don't want a killing to happen live on air. It certainly wouldn't be called BBC Sesh, would it? Because that never kills. But sometimes we kill our wives live on air, and that should always be celebrated in a way. I think if you really think about it, it could be. I think that's Dave watching here now, because I told him to watch. And Dave, it's fine. It worked the first time. It worked the first time. If you're not Dave or that weird Russian bot, leave a comment, let us know, and we will interact. You can even come on if you want, have a chat to us. I run out of breath sometimes. You're talking, then you realize you breathe in, right? You fill up your lungs, but then you realize you're filling up your lungs too much and you're breathing too much and you're not getting enough expenditure out or cognitive function out, and you're like, yeah, we've all been like that. We've all seen our grandparents die. Transition to why. Lovely. Again, Dave Flynn, if that's you, leave a comment, mate. It's not. He hasn't even looked at it, has he? He hasn't even looked at it, but it did work the first time, Dave. Thank you very much for sending me that video of an entire roast battle from the Holly Bush from a week ago Saturday, which is very nice. Very nice to see. This is a bit of an awkward moment because I've been left on my own just trying to fill the air while Jamie is off. I think he's actually fighting his wife. I think the police might be, it's one of those situations where the blue lights might flash and there might be a little white tent and a helicopter out the front tomorrow. There's been an incident. There's been an incident with number 37. He needs to learn to mute that because if you've got to give her a smack, mate, mute your mic, or if she's giving him a smack, mute the mic. It's a bit weird. I can mute it. Let me mute it because it feels a bit weird. It feels a bit invasive in a way. I like to hear it and I'll hear all about it, the violence, in the end between couples, but let's not broadcast it because ultimately it might seem a bit sadistic and a bit weird, which might get, critical acclaim, viewers, or people just masturbating at home at 9:15. Who knows what it will bring you in life. Will it bring you a fake award? Will it bring you a real award? Who knows? This is the problem with someone saying they'll be back in 2 minutes and I'm just talking. It's just me talking now. It's just me talking. So what do you want to talk about, guys? What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about how you don't really care about anything you say? When you make a post on Facebook or Twitter and you pretend to care about something, oh, the Tories, you don't care. You're a slug. And you're just saying the things that you want other people to go, yes, he cares. That's all you're doing. You don't care about abortion rights. You don't care about people not being murdered. You just don't care about any of this. It's all performative. You should just stay home, eat peanuts, feed peanuts to your child who hopefully is allergic to them. Now, I might sound mean. Here comes Jamie saving me because I was about to go off the deep end. Jamie is saving me. Let's let Jamie talk. There he is. Oh, Jamie, I start to say real mean shit then to the world. And yeah, but no, do you know what I mean? I knew I was going there, and I think the next thing out of my mouth might have been pretty bad, but I stopped, and then you came back just in time.
I am like Jesus in that respect.
I was getting to the point where I was just saying, if your kids have got nut allergies, feed them peanuts because they're nothing. I didn't know what else to say. I just ran out of things to say. When you think, you panic, you go, God, I like you all, but I hope your kids die.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what was the controversial thing you said? you said
none of that. It's just normal stuff. It's just normal Tuesday evening, activities and things.
So you had a friend who was a police officer who showed you pictures of okay.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm a bit worried that I can see there's a live viewer and it's not the bot. I don't think it's the bot because the bot's been and gone. Yeah, it's not Dave. I don't think it's Nate. I don't think it's Craig or Chad. So maybe it's like one of our parents or something. In which case, you should log off.
My mother doesn't do fucking anything like social media. My father does. It could be. I don't know. What's the name?
What's the name for what? I don't know. I can just see. There's a viewer.
Okay.
One, right, and then the comment section is where they can write a comment. And I'm worried that, I said comment, interact, come on, if you're normal and not someone we know that well.
Comment, you fucking scoundrel, you.
Do you know, if I make it full screen, I'll never see you, I don't think. Yes, I will.
Yes.
I was a bit worried when you went off that you were having a full fight domestic with your wife, so I was like, I'm going to mute it because I don't know what's
She's still in work. She's still in work. Yeah, she's still in work. I got a bit of time before I got to really, put my... It's 10 to 9. I can... scrounge up 10 more minutes maybe and go from there. The kitchen's a tip. My daughter just made brownies for her fucking friends in school tomorrow. So
you put some weed in it.
That's exactly what we always do. Just make some edibles.
Just get them all high. And
yes, just let them just take a bit of pollen from the weed grinder, just sprinkle a bit of dusting on like fucking Tinkerbell shit, and away you go.
Grind it on. Just have a nice time, kids. All right.
Yeah. How was science? It was fucking mind-boggling.
It was science. It was more scientific than ever before. It was just floated off into the universe, and
we just listened to everything the teacher had to say. It was all nonsense because I discovered that Einstein's theory on relativity was bollocks, and I broke it down step by step, and I went away with the theories.
Quantum mechanics is
quantum mechanics.
He didn't have it all together, so everything that's happening at a subatomic level does not adhere to the same rules as our entire universe. So that
exactly, yes.
We need a theory of everything. So
yes,
if you want
although there is no
why I day drink in front of a. If you wonder why I'm day drinking in front of a thing of the universe, that's what I think about.
I've been watching a lot of Brian Cox again lately. Brilliant. I fucking love it. Just black holes. I'm just like, no, what?
Yeah, and there might be mini black holes inside atoms in this universe, right? So it's all fucked. And our entire solar system is being sucked towards a black hole. So the ultimate end for all
there's
of
a black hole in the center of our fucking galaxy. Yeah, it's there.
And given that everything's fractal, right? So inside an atom is a whole universe, and inside us is a whole universe of atoms, and outside of us is a whole universe. So outside of the universe might just be like a little speck of algae on a floor. You just keep zooming out, and it's completely meaningless the more you zoom out, and then you zoom out of that, and that's the world of the universe.
Like the end of Men in Black, wasn't it? It was just like an alien holding a marble.
It's legitimate. It's legitimate, like theory. It's like why not? We don't know. Outside of that, if we zoom in, we don't know like bacteria exists, right? Until we invent a microscope and we look at it. So what makes us think we exist until we're seen by a microscope? It's just we're these little bugs.
Imagine that, like like zooming out. I always remember as a kid fucking seeing that last thing. Men in Black was like a funny film. Haha, great. When I was a kid, is shit now.
Good film. I like the first one. I like the first one.
Last scene with the aliens playing marble with planet Earth. It was like, wow, okay.
Yeah. It's a whole universe. I think it zooms out and it's on like a cat's
It does.
fucking bit of jewelry, isn't it?
Yeah, just like a fucking marble or some shit. Isn't it? Okay. The universe is on Orion's belt or some bollocks. Orion was a cat, wasn't it? Wearing the fucking universe or some shit. And yeah, fun and games.
It is all fun and games, but we've done well. So we did a Monday nighter, we did a Tuesday night pre-show, a Mind Dog, and then a Tuesday night post-show. So
Yes.
we put out like 3 episodes of this, plus an episode of Mind Dog.
I've technically been a fucking leech on on the podcasts because I don't have my own because I'm a cunt.
Don't need to. It's all free in it. It's all come on. And have fun.
That's what people say. Oh, why? The easiest answer to give is people saying you was going to launch your own podcast. Well, it's just easier and more lazy on my end, just to fucking leech off other people.
Also, they haven't launched theirs, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And it is a ball ache because you got to get the artwork to the right spec, and you got to submit it to iTunes, and you've got to like go, does that accepted? And that, to be honest, getting the artwork accepted to iTunes is a fucking nightmare. It's just back and forth. No. And then that filters down to the other audio stuff. But I don't get anything on the audio now because I don't promote the audio since the live stuff. So now I need to start promoting the audio version again and the video.
Okay.
It's a nightmare because then all the promotion you've got to or like pay for an ad or like fucking get the links everywhere. It's a right ball ache. But I think it's worth doing because I did it with the UFO thing after this week, and it's had like decent engagement. So I think I need to do that with everything. It's time and money and fucking effort. But yeah.
But how much time are you willing to put into one thing before it's like?
And then the next thing is like an episode of this every week, an episode of the UFO thing every week.
Yeah.
Then writing comedy, then doing comedy. It's like, there's a lot. And then working and living. Right. So it's a lot, but if you wanna be good, I guess you've got to put it all in. So
you gotta put it all in,
find a way to do it to start with. So that's what when we come into next year, I'm gonna try and make a big effort. All of this stuff, I'll just try and build it bit by bit.
Yeah. Well, I did adhere to your advice and just do little things in little pieces. Like I got the mic sorted. I got little lights. One of them, albeit, is my daughter's ring light, and it works.
I'm doing the same thing. It's like I literally last night was the first time I figured out the overall lighting in here that looks acceptable for now.
Yeah.
It was fucking months of me going, why is my head shining? Why is this on? I'm turning this one off, and I was like, pull this lamp out of the dead from the corner.
Yeah,
it worked. And then I got all right camera. I've got a mixer here which helps the sound. But when you get more people and stuff, I'll be able to use this live at gigs as well. So it's all like little bits. It's taken me 5 years really. And then coming into next year, I've got I can upgrade it quite a lot quite quickly now. But it's just it's still time and money and effort. So
of course it is.
But then in like 2 years, this will probably be a shitload better than it was a year ago.
But everything's working like a fucking Rogan, for example. Just
he started on a laptop on a couch.
Yeah, that's all it was. A couch, laptop.
And now he can just go build me this studio, build me that studio, build me that studio. Yeah. It's crazy. And not that will ever happen again, but there are plenty of levels beneath that where it is happening.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
But it's not happening in the UK.
Yeah.
So there must be a reason. It's like I don't think people are trying to do as good a podcast from the lower levels. It's just building it up.
Yep, it is.
Working out. And then, I'll just this is practice for me now. In 2 years' time, it'll be way better.
Fuck yeah.
Totally. And then it'll all end in an armed siege on a boat somewhere.
Hope so. Well, we all got tattoos of
executing hostages before the police get there.
The ones who didn't die from the Kool-Aid just fucking put a bullet in their heads. Like the Gestapo style, make them stand up in a line and just try and get one bullet through as many skulls as possible. You got to save money, Carl. You have to save money and bullets. Know what I mean?
Oh, Matt liked we're on Non-Epstein talking about this. He's probably in bed banging his nympho missus by now.
I'm a nympho. I'm a nympho. Oh. Treat me.
Treat him like a bitch.
Treat me like a bitch.
Well, we've done well. I think we've put in like
Good,
4
mate, yeah.
podcasts effort. We've put in way more effort than a lot of people. We are slipping. Do you remember a few months ago we'd do 6 hours and just be like, and I'll fucking tell you another thing.
Yeah. What it is, right?
I'd sometimes skip to the end of that podcast and just look at me and go, I'm not even listening to what I'm saying. Just upload it.
Yeah.
Just upload it. There's probably all kinds of weird, illegal shit coming out.
Probably. Just stumbling fucking messes. Just, yeah, it was fucking... It's the first podcast we did early, like it was great. It was fine. We had a couple of drinks. It was okay.
But it got more and more like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
Let's extend
we
it.
We're
Increase
boozing with like 9 piss breaks.
Yeah, and then I think the podcast we done about 2 or 3 podcasts back, maybe 3 podcasts back, I had a little cocktail bar on my left, and it was just like ice buckets, vodka, the lot, and I was fucking hammered. The next day in work, it was bad. I was ill.
There were a couple of days where we both woke up and we were like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So if I go back now, like the last 3 and then last 3 days, and then there's like 2 months ago was 2 hours, respectful.
Yeah.
Greg and George, and then it's me and you. We did 3 hours, and then we go back to like 5 months ago, 5 hours and 25 minutes.
I know, it's crazy. I'd like to do a podcast with George though. I'd love to do a 3-way with George.
So we had a 5:08 and a 5:25 in 2 weeks.
Oh fucking hell!
Yeah. No, George is good. He's a good boy. We just had to book him in. So I asked him to come jump on last night, but I think he was at home, and it's like, no, you two are hammered. So yeah, we'll get George on next week. I want to do this weekly now, so I'll try and just get on whatever we can. And if you're about next week, we try and get that on.
Give me a day, yeah, we're going there. But yeah,
and even if the other person comes on for an hour or 2,
yeah,
and we can just crack on for an hour,
continue or whatever.
Yeah. Just mix it up. There's plenty of people I want to get on as well, and like,
fuck yeah,
do different stuff. So yeah, we'll figure it out. This will get better. You'll start yours. That will get good. And then just basically be a big pile of gay people.
Hope so.
Gay bucket of gayness.
A big bucket of gayness. I like it. We'll just play in Pet Shop Boys in the background and stuff. It'll be great.
Right, what should we do? Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I gotta go cook some food.
Yeah, to be honest, I've got to cook. Fuck, I'm so lazy. I don't want to cook.
Have a takeaway. You deserve it.
I had one the other. The wingman bag is still there from Sunday.
Oh, mate, lick the bag. Fucking.
That ain't moving. I could run up the shop and get a frozen pizza, but I've had too many.
No.
I've got sweet potatoes and actual chicken, so I could make like a.
Hey, that's a good fucking meal. So I like sweet potatoes.
But then I got to sit over it and like cook it 20 minutes.
Yeah. Don't take long either.
I can do it. Throw some Mexican spices in there.
What more do you need? Fucking solid.
I think I can probably do it. Oh, actually, I'll see what else I got. Yesterday I got the finest mature cheddar and onion thing. And do you know what I went and did today? I got the pigs in blankets crisps.
Oh, you fucking whore. You fucking slut.
So I can have a bag of them and maybe pass out. So
you can't, mate. Yeah, I'll just do a bag of them. Fuck it. I go with the sweet potatoes and
I should go and try and cook, right?
Yeah, do it. That's what I gotta do now.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a fun couple of days. We did yesterday, we did the pre, we did the post, we did Mind Dog. It's been fun. We'll figure it out. Let's end it. All right.
Peace and love, my brother. Take it easy.
Follow us everywhere, subscribe, and then we'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. Ed Craig Johnson, you got them Google. All right.